In Vet Scripts this week, we have some advice on buying chickens amid disruptions in the poultry and egg industry because of bird flu. Here's our OSU Extension veterinarian, Dr. Barry Whitworth.
So if you're a consumer and you've been to the grocery store, you know that egg prices have been fairly high this year. And that's due to high-path avian influenza. If you look from January 1st, 2025 up into mid-February, we've lost 25 million egg layers in the country due to high-path avian influenza. Now, this may be an incentive for some of you. Decide you're going to buy some chickens and put them out in the backyard. And I would just make sure that if you're going to do that, do your homework before you make any purchases. One of the first things that I would suggest to you is contact your local municipality and make sure whatever rules and regulations they might have that you can abide by those. You sure don't want somebody knocking on your door and telling you can't have chickens after we bought them. In addition to that, you're going to have to select a breed. Not all chickens are the same. We have meat breeds, we have egg-laying breeds, and we have dual-purpose breeds. Obviously, if you want eggs, you want to get an egg-laying breed. You also should remember that certain chickens do better in certain environments, so think about where you live and choose a breed accordingly. One other concern that you'll have is housing. Most birds need 4 square feet in indoor housing. Remember that chickens will have health issues, so when you purchase birds, you need to buy from a reputable breeder. One way you can know the breeder's reputable if they are a certified breeder with the National Poultry Improvement Plan. These birds, these farms undergo testing routinely, and this will give you some confidence that you're getting healthy birds. Remember that certain diseases are more prominent in backyard poultry. Merrick's disease is the most common cause of death in backyard poultry. Mycoplasma is seen in Oklahoma and it's been increasing recently. And always remember that parasites can cause problems as well. Diseases like mycoplasma can be prevented by vaccinations. I would suggest you to have a conversation with a veterinarian or a poultry expert about what diseases you might want to vaccinate for. Most of these vaccines can be given at the hatchery before you get the birds, and that will protect your birds in the future. Certain diseases like high-path avian influenza and mycoplasma, we do not have good treatment regimens for these diseases, and we currently do not have vaccines available to use to prevent these diseases. So these diseases will need to be prevented by biosecurity. You can find a fact sheet, AFS 8301, with Oklahoma State University Extension Service that will give you some information about biosecurity. Last thing I'd like to say, if you're new to chickens, be aware that chickens can look very healthy and they can shed organisms that can infect you. So be sure and practice good hand hygiene around chickens. Certain individuals need to be especially careful around chickens. Children under the age of 5, older people, women who are pregnant and immunocompromised need to be extremely careful around chickens so that they do not pick up one of these diseases. Eating eggs from chickens that are in your backyard may save you money or it may not, but it is a rewarding experience. Producers need to be sure that they learn all they can about poultry productions. There is a great interactive course from Oklahoma State University Cooperative Extension Service for backyard poultry producers. This course will give you information about nutrition, health, biosecurity, and much more. For more information about this poultry course, please go to signup.okstate.edu.